Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
So here we go now, 3rd and inches on this opening drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to throw it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Ball is free in the backfield. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. This one will be fair caught. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big throw.
The 41.
Offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it,
football comes out. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Last possession was a one-play. Drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looks right for a quick completion. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point was good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the TCU offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Running back has it on a screen now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Handoff to the right side. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. It's caught downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, TCU 10, Virginia Tech 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on it.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score! Touchdown, TCU. And they get set now to try the PAT. After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tech offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. That ball snagged for a completion. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And here comes a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Oh, now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner will be brought down.
And your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over 1st and 10.
Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The linebacker shifting around now. The back's got it. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there. The Hokies come to the line in a hurry-up. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now it's second down here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Back goes in motion man. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Hokies. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the TCU offense takes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's looking deep here. It's caught inside the 10. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Second down and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. They'll run it to the right side. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
TCU 20.
And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Let's it fly to the wide out. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
That pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's looking to make a play deep downfield. And is intercepted. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After the first down loss, it's second and long at the 17. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. With the catch, it's Jordan. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting off the defender. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Virginia Tech 31, TCU 20.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Gibby decides to keep it here. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
TCU 20.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch in this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop them.
And the junior able to get home with the sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They spot the ball at the 2.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They pressure him and get him on fourth down. There is a flag, but I think this sack is going to stand. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Tech offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Get some space around the 30. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Takes the handoff on the counter play. He's brought down out at the 46.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Hokies will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And the TCU offense takes the field. Defense not pressing this time. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pop, and they heave it deep downfield. Pass is intercepted, but out of bounds. That's a relief for the quarterback there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Off the play fake on first down. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. And the Hokies bring their punt team onto the field. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return.